So, ladies and gentlemen, today you're going to see an incredible student interview. We're joined with Federico. He's making around $120,000 a month, considering the euro to dollar conversion rate, with his agency in Italy, serving Italian clients. And this is a very high level conversation. He's a member of a copy paste agency. So, we talk about what it's like having 4 sales reps, 2 appointment setters, running ads, delivering services for, 100 plus clients or even 200 plus clients. And I am very excited for you guys to watch this. And for those of you guys who are interested in finding out more about copy paste agency, I get a lot of questions like, what is copy paste agency? It's like this mysterious thing. In all fairness, it was a mysterious thing because copy paste agency originally was called 7-figure agency, and I made it after 6-figure SMA, and then I scrapped it for an entire, imagine like working so hard on something and then you scrap it because you just know you can do it better. And then I basically, what I was gonna make for 7-figure SMA, I turned into agency incubator, like the same level of content, because I knew that I was just gonna give agency incubator my all. And then when I had to create copy paste agency, which is a higher level program, I would just have to absolutely blow myself out of the water. And it's even, Federico's very kind. He's, he even talked about how copy paste agency is better than a $30,000 a year mastermind he was in. So yeah, for those of you guys who want to find out more about copy paste agency, there's a link down below. Copy paste agency isn't for people specifically who are making 100K a month with their agency. It's more about the destination rather than the starting point. We have people in copy paste agency who, are only making 2K a month with their agency that they started a month ago. And we have people in there who are making 50, 60K a month, and some people who are making 150K a month with their agency. It's about the destination. If you want to get to 30, 40, 50, $100,000 a month profit in a record-breaking time and have much more intimate support and mentoring from myself, Danny, Kieran, Max, my entire team at the agency, then copy-paste agency is for you. So that's a little bit about it. Go check out the case study down below, and basically that breaks down how I'm scaling my agency to consistently 100K a month profits. Or 100K profit months in 2020 using the same principles that we apply in copy paste agency. And at the end, you can speak with Max, who is our student success manager here at GrowYourAgency. So hope you guys enjoy this. Definitely go check out that case study, and we'd love to talk to you and see whether you're a good fit for CPA. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another student interview. We are joined today with Federico from Wave Marketing. And we were just chatting off camera. His artwork at his office is amazing. He recently refurbished. He's got his entire team coming, going to be at the base in the office because he's running a pretty big operation. You want to tell him how much your agency is doing, how many clients you guys are serving, because it's nuts, and a little bit about your company.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm the founder of Wave Marketing, and we started with Danilo, my partner. We started the agency 1 year ago, and basically we are a done for you agency here in Italy, and we help local business get more customer, get more sales. So this the last year was incredible because we started with 2 clients, because me and Danilo have 2 clients, I think, 1 year ago. And now, last month, I think that we managed something like 200 customers in Italy, and was a big shift for us because, I don't know, every month last year was incredible. Month after month, we need to handle team, marketing, sales with some different problem, and probably we will learn a lot. Probably I learned more about business and marketing the last 12 months than in all my life. So that's it. And this is our little presentation.
Amazing. So yeah, obviously, managing 200 clients is nuts. You guys are doing obviously well over 6 figures a month in revenue. So this, this gives, because look, I have, for example, obviously Federico's in agency incubator as well as copy paste agency. We've got people in copy paste agency who are at or just below that 100K a month mark, but they're working with, maybe 8 or 15, maximum 20 clients. Whereas you guys are just getting, like, the speed at which you guys are getting clients through the door and servicing clients is nuts. Like, I have so much respect operationally from how, because that's the thing. Quite clearly, you guys know how to sell. You guys know how to generate leads. I don't think that's your issue. Obviously, for you, it's everything to do operationally. So, this is definitely a unique perspective. Can you tell us a little bit about your team structure?
Yeah. So that's the beginning of our team structure. So I can give you some aspect, but it's only the beginning. Now, last year our focus was on sales and marketing first. Probably my time was on how to get more leads, and the time of Danilo, my partner, was on how to get more sales and structure a sales team. And we start to sales. So we got discovery call, and me and Danilo start to sales. And after that, we have so much call every day, every week, and we start to hire a sales rep. And the main problem was that was to manage someone that represent your agency when you need to sell, and was very complicating for us to transfer our ethics and our philosophy to someone that have to sell. And this, the first time last year, was very complicated because it's not easy. Probably you know that, and probably the best things ever is to find time to get on sales yourself. But we start with this guy, and we start to have a 20% conversion on discovery call, and after that we got 1 sales rep, 2 sales reps, 3 sales reps, and now we have 4 sales reps. Now it's probably the best structure for us because we have 4 sales reps and 2 setter. Probably it's 2 setter. And our main game changer in sales after we have understand how to manage the sales rep was to understand the importance of a setter, because probably for us the best probably the most important position is for setter, because the setter is between marketing and sales. And when you have a lot of call, when you have a lot of things to do, better for you that you find a good person to manage marketing, sales, people. For example, some months ago, for us, a big problem was the no-show rate, because we have a lot of people that no-show in the call, and we resolved this problem with the setter. Because the setter call every lead, and if the lead is not good, they sell again the discovery call after the marketing. So probably for us in the sales team, I talk about sales team because sales team is our, is the most important part now for us. And setter and sales rep was a thing to understand for us last year, to manage that, motivated them, and was important. But the second part of our business was the delivery team, so media buyer, copywriter. And wow, that's understand how to deliver results to our clients, because we are based on ROI, was complicated. Yeah, was very, very complicated, because a lot of people take a lot of time to manage them. And I think that the best thing I found on copy-paste agency was a module that when you, Iman, teach how to structure the cluster.
The clusters.
The different types of system. And wow, was very, very important for us, because some months ago, we started with distributed system, and now we have a cluster model, and was very, very important to study that model to understand the structure. So we have a main consultant with a competence in, I don't know, copywriting, and he manage 30 clients. After that, we have a media buyer that was a consultant, and he managed 30 clients. So we have a cluster with different expertise, but they are primarily a consultant for us, not only a media buyer or copywriting. So now, probably are some months that we are stable at more than 10K a month with more than 50% of profit. Sorry. Now our main challenge is to first find another offer, because now we have only one offer, and we need to find 2 offers to get better with our clients. But probably our first challenge now is to understand how to get better at delivery, because we have a solid structure with sales and marketing. We can get better, but it's solid now. Now, main problem is about how we get transform our agency from a BMW to a Ferrari in the operation. We need to transform our engine and get better, because now our team is composed by 15 people between sales and delivery, and it's not easy sometimes. So I noticed that we have some complexity, and my challenge for the next month, for this year, is to get better at operation. This is probably something that you, Iman, are focused on, and it's very, very cool. For me, it's very, very cool, but it's so difficult. So that's our challenge now.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much I want to dig into there, but as you said, like, I think up to 30, 40, 50K a month, every agency owner's biggest challenge is getting leads and getting appointments and closing clients. I think once you're at a point, once you know how to get to 50K a month consistently with your agency, you got something that's working on the appointment setting and the lead flow side of things. So at that point, you just double down on it, or you added another channel, another avenue for you to generate leads. Then it comes like, okay, I've got all these clients, but how the hell do I service them? And how do I remember every, and I guess it depends on the model and your average. And obviously, you use even the cluster calculator, you punched in all the numbers and it told you how many specific clusters you need, how many media buyers you need, et cetera, et cetera. But like, I mean, especially for someone like you, like I couldn't even remember 200 people's names. So
yeah. This is a good question. So probably for us, not the worst part, but the most difficult parts of our path to get to 100K per month consistently was how to get from 0 to 30K, in particular to 20K to 50K. I remember that some months ago, wow, seems like a lot of time, but it's some months ago, we got some problem to shift from, because we got stable from 0 to 20K, because we have a good flow of lead from Facebook. We have 5 people. We have 2 sales rep. Things seems like to go better. Yeah, because you have a little operation. But to go from 20K, 30K to 50K, I need to face myself with first my mindset problem, because when you need to inspire someone else to sacrifice themselves, to believe, to have a vision, you need to shift yourself, not from a marketing guy. I need to shift myself, not from a marketing guy to a leader. Okay, because I believe that wow, if I want to go from 20K to 100K, I only need more lead. I only need more tactics. I only need more strategies. But I go, the truth was that you probably, when you want to jump and you want to transform yourself, first it starts from the mindset. And you don't, almost for me, you don't understand that if you don't do that. So I start to grow my agency with the real number when I study how to transform myself in a leader. And 30K was 20K, 30K was probably strategy and tactics, but 30K, 100K was leadership, vision, team structure, motivated people, and something like that. And so we got 30K, and in 3 months we transformed our agency to 30K, 50K, and 50K to 100K and more, because last month we make something more of 100K. And probably first part is about strategy, and in copy paste you find everything we done, okay? And you don't need you don't need other strategies. It's all inside copy paste or agency incubator. It's the same. And after that, you probably need to focus on your mindset and work on your comfort zone, work on your vision, your dreams. So it was a jump for us. Okay, 30K, 50K, 100K. But the real problem was, and talking about operation, the big shift was on adding more sales reps for us. So probably for us, the best part was, okay, we have one sales rep, we have a lot of call to do, but okay, we add another sales rep, okay, we need to add another sales rep. And now we are with 4 senior sales reps. But it's not only a strategy in sales. For me, it's all about my mindset now. And it's difficult to believe that when you are at 10K, 50K, 10K, 5K, because you only think that it's all about strategies, but it's not.
Yeah, and a big thing you mentioned there is like, at the end of the day, it's all osmosis. As a leader, your team feels your energy, and that permeates throughout your entire company. And it's like, it's nuts also because, like, you know, now at this point at my agency, it's myself, Danny, myself, Danny, and we just brought on our new performance marketer, Luis, at least at the time recording this. Kieran, obviously, like 30% of his time as a copywriter, and, you know, the team of appointment setters. But it's like, it's nuts because yesterday, like, I got on the agency team call and they're like, oh, so we redid the entire, like, Luis, our new hire, literally he's been working for us for a week. He's like, yeah, I redid the reporting. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. I put it up on my story last night. I mean, it's nuts. And the only way you can do that, and the only way someone's going to be motivated enough to, work for you is if you build some sort of company culture. And it doesn't need to be, you have 15 employees. Like, I had a company culture in my agency of just me, Danny, and Kieran. And it's funny because we 3 weeks ago, we had 150 applicants for our new performance marketer role.
Wow.
And from that, we interviewed 45. And then from there, we took it down to 7, and then gave a challenge. Like, we wanted to see their analytical thinking. From those 7, we brought it down to 3, and they're hiring Luis. We had 10 or 12 really, really good media buyers that we've now referred to copy-paste agency students.
Yeah.
As kind of a benefit that we did the headhunting for them. But it's funny because a lot of these media buyers have now messaged back to us and gone, that's very kind of you, but I only wanted to work I only wanted to work for someone if I was working for IAG Media, like working for Iman.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think once you build that culture, and it's so weird that, like, at Grow Your Agency, I feel as though I have an incredible culture because we have this huge mission to reform the education system, and we have a bigger team and this, that. But it's even crazy to see that culture can literally be in a company of like 2.5 people, basically. And it doesn't matter if it's just you and an appointment setter, or if it's just you and your media.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're 2 people or 200 people. There has to be some sort of culture there.
This is very important, because we started with the right mindset. When in the past, me and Danilo have only 2 clients, but we have the same angry, the same mentality, and the same mindset. And it's more easy now for me to talk about mindset, leadership, or something like that. But the real thing is that you need to have the same mindset when you start. You need to have trust in yourself. You need to have self-esteem in yourself. You need to believe that you can succeed. Probably this is the most important things, and this concept explain why probably in grow your agency with the same strategies, there are some people that never log in on the portal, and there are some people with the same strategies that they build I don't know big company.
Exactly. You know, exactly. Like I even say this myself. I'm like, look, there's people who enroll in an agency incubator and they never, let alone even ever get a client. Sometimes you can watch their heat map. You can see they only watch 32%.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, someone's not even motivated enough to watch all the strategies. And then you've got other students who are making 100K a month. And it's like, for me, the easiest way to prove, because, you know, here's the thing. I'm not some like self-help guru who's like, no, you just have to think your way to success. No, it's like, it's a lot of strategy, and it's a lot of, I'd say discipline over everything. And then mindset and mindset and character traits, which, you know, for me, character is more important than anything, because character is because you're going to come across situations in life where you don't really have a roadmap. No one's taught you what to do, but your character will be your rudder for what to do in that situation. But as you said, it's like a perfect example. It's like, if you want to prove that is the case, that it's about your mindset, your character, your discipline. It's like, all right, well, how can one person take a training and make 100K a month, and then another person take a training and not even have the discipline to finish it?
It's 10 times more important that respect to sales strategies, because sales strategy it's a strategy. It's a method to go to your goal. But your real engine is your self-esteem. It's your character. It's your motivation. It's to find people. It's to surround yourself with people that can inspire you. It's this, because that's the strategies that you talk about in copy paste agency incubator. It's what you need to get 100K a month, nothing else. The real problem is when you grow, you need to refine and you need to focus on your mindset. That's it. And this is why I think that it's agency incubator copy paste. It's probably for agency owner, it's the best thing ever. And I can say that because probably I am in some mastermind that I paid 40K here, and I can say that. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's all about mindset, probably. And
my next question, to get a little more technical again, is because I know everyone's probably foaming at the mouth wanting to hear this, is, so obviously you've got 2 appointment setters, and these 2 appointment setters are feeding 4 sales reps, so they must be doing volume. My question is, how many appointments are the appointment setters setting on average a month? And also, are 2 appointment setters able to fill 4 reps' calendars, or are you also doing some advertising?
No. Okay, we do some advertising. We spend, I think, 20K a month on Facebook. Our sales rep need 3 or 4 calls per day. So our goal is to get something like 12 or 15 calls per day with our agents, because with a 20% of conversion, we get stable. So we have Facebook, now we have YouTube, and we have offline advertising, something like Lampi, because in Italy works very, very, very well when you shift, when you do direct mail to business. And for example, our setter not work only with they work with the lead from advertising, not only with new lead. So when for example we get a new lead from Facebook, we don't get this lead direct to the sales rep, but we want to interview them 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but I need to understand not only with the survey, but we want a chat, and we want to understand why you want to work with us. And sometimes if they are not clear with their goal, we send them some I don't know, some report or some stuff to create the correct pre-frame, and after that they can do the discovery call or the strategy session. So I think that our difference is that we try to talk also with people that come from advertising. Not only our setter not only work with new leads and not only work to find new people, but to fix our no-show rate, we try to qualify again after the marketing people. So we have a ton of leads. Probably we generated 30 or 40 survey every day. So we have a big flow of that, and the work of the setter is to understand these surveys and okay, this is good, I can chat with him, and I can create a discovery call for our sales rep. So it's not only with cold traffic, not only with cold call or something like that, but they qualify also from marketing, from inbound. Okay, I don't know if I explain good, but it's
perfect. So you guys are spending 20K a month on ads at the moment, which is awesome. You guys are spending 20K a month on ads. That's generating at the moment around 30-40 surveys per day. Yeah. But because you mentioned there before, or prior to the call, you were having an issue with show up rates. So now your setters are calling them, asking some qualifying questions, because you have their survey, but you also want to get a level of intent, because some people are at the stage where they're window shopping, and some people actually want to purchase. Yeah. So you're trying to get a feel for that. And then the benefit, I'm guessing, of that is that, like, for example, now this year we have the ads come in and they book in a 15-minute demo call with Danny. Danny qualifies them, and then they'll have a call with me.
Perfect. Yeah.
So
it's very similar. It's very similar to this. Yeah.
The other thing that allows you to do is, obviously now the sales rep are not that they'll always get it in the same way I won't always get a one call close after Danny does the demo, but that means that the sales reps can now attempt to make an offer on that call.
Yeah, I want to balance to my focus is on the energy of our sales rep, because real problem is that if I give to one of my sales rep 5 calls, but only one of the 5 people do the strategy session, I have a guy that are not motivated, because so I want to stay very, 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 very focused on the energy, and to stay focused on the motivation, on the energy. I want that my sales rep get almost 3 offers, not 3 discovery call, but 3 offers, okay, per day. And to do that, we need 2 big setters and that qualify every people, because if one of I want that every one of my sales rep stay motivated and have energy and do almost 3 call per day, 3 offer per day. And so we main work of the setter now is to qualify from advertising, because we have a lot of call. And also another big shift was the calendar management, because probably another big skill of our setter is to qualify with color the different level of the lead. And sometimes we do an overbooking on the calendar, because probably three days ago we have a perfect lead on the calendar, but today we come with a more perfect lead, a more better lead. So what we do is have a setter that change the date of discovery call to get a new discovery call. So another thing is, when you have a lot of call per day, probably you need something like a sales coordinator to change and to study the perfect combination with calendar. And it's very, very important, because we need that every sales rep do an offer, and sometimes people not show, sometimes we have a better lead, so we need to manage the calendar. And for us now, it's a setter that do that. It's very, very cool.
Amazing. Well, dude, I know we've been rolling for 30-ish minutes. I want to respect your time, but definitely in 6 months or something, we need to get you on for another interview once you're at 200K a month, because there's so much that we still haven't unpacked. Dude, just want to say a big thank you. You're absolutely crushing it. It's awesome to watch.
Thank you so much. It's very important for me. If you say that, thank you.
No worries.